as John Cena makes his way to the ring. As tonight, the Raw General Manager has made this match between 4 of the former contenders from last night's Armageddon Hell in a Cell match, where in this tag team match, the teams of John Cena and Batista versus Chris Jericho and JBL, the team that wins this match will face each other next week on Raw for a #1 contenders match to face The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble. We have not heard from Randy Orton though since last night when he lost the title after punt kicking Chris Jericho. But we will believe that Randy Orton will be back soon. He will definitely want a rematch for the title that he lost. But time will tell. And here come their oppositions. JBL, who got pinned by The Undertaker last night at Armageddon. And the man who's definitely got to be feeling the most pain, right up there with John Cena after last night, is Chris Jericho, who got punted in the skull by Randy Orton right as JBL was getting pinned by The Undertaker to end the match. So Chris Jericho is definitely looking for an opportunity to face The Undertaker at the Royal Rumble if him and JBL can defeat Cena and Batista here tonight on Raw. As we are underway, John Cena and JBL are going to start this thing off. WrestleMania 21 main event right here. And the feud that started at the beginning of this year at Judgment Day, where John Cena and Crime Time would wreck JBL's limo. But now they have put that way far behind them and they're just going to fight it out, see who will face their tag team partner in a #1 contenders match next week. As John Cena possums JBL and goes for the elbow. As he looks like he's taking an early tag as Batista, the Animal, enters the match. JBL kicked to the stomach and sends Batista down as JBL now goes and tags in Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho and JBL having a feud over the WWE title when Randy Orton had to drop the title after beating Triple H. And Batista would lose it to Randy Orton a couple weeks before Armageddon, but now these two are looking to reignite their feud and defend their team for #1 contenders match as Jericho with a giant kick, but Batista reverses it. Reversal by Jericho and a clothesline by Jericho. What a kick by Jericho. As Jericho goes to the top rope, calling Batista up. What is he going for here? He's going for a diving axe handle, but Batista is there, reverses it, backbreaker by the Animal. And Batista now to the middle rope with a splash to the back. Almost pedigreed himself, almost pedigreed Jericho. And an STO by Batista. Now he's stomping on Jericho, and Jericho reverses back up. Reversal by the Animal, and a clothesline by Batista as he tags into John Cena, who stops Jericho from getting the hot tag to JBL. As John Cena now going to work on Jericho having a hell of a first year being back in the WWE since 2007 as he goes for the walls on John Cena. But John Cena is near the ropes, so he may get there as Batista gets in to break it up. But Cena gets out of the submission anyway. Oh, Cena reversed the code breaker. Cena with a hit toss. Running crossbody as Chris Jericho gets the tag to JBL. John Cena with a duck. And JBL now going for the pin. Will he get the win for his team? And Cena kicks out. Cena reverses. JBL grabs him. Spine buster by JBL. Another back rake to Cena. Back body drop. And now Cena going to crawl. Can he get to Batista? He can. Batista is in. The animal. And gets the big boot by JBL. And Jericho is back in now. Reverses the codebreaker. Batista, spine buster by the animal. And he's calling for it. He's going for the Batista bomb on Jericho. Will this end the match? And will Batista face John Cena into the cover? Ref. And JBL gets in to break it up as the ref has bumped. JBL has accidentally knocked the referee out. Unintentionally knocked the ref out as he pushes Batista off the rope. Chris Jericho with a clothesline in the cover. And Batista easily kicks out. Suplex by Chris Jericho. And now Cena calling for the tag. Cena is in. Cena is in and he is hot. And now John Cena going for the 5. No, Chris Jericho with a kick stops the 5-knuckle shuffle. Spinning neck breaker. As he tags out once again to JBL. And Cena reverses that maneuver. Big boot to JBL as JBL is once again bleeding. It was probably the most bloodiest match of 2008 that we ever saw last night. Most, if not all, of the competitors were bleeding, and the arena was destroyed, bloodied mess. John Cena was the bloodiest man in that match. Don't know how he should have won it, but he didn't. Is now Batista going to work on JBL. Throws him into the ropes. Comes back with a shoulder tackle. And now a leg drop by the animal as the animal goes in for the cover. And JBL easily kicks out at 1. Batista going. JBL with a reversal headbutt. And Batista reverses that. Whoa. And Batista reverses that maneuver into a DDT by the animal. JBL's crawling. Spinebuster. Oh, Jericho reverses with an eye rake. And now Batista is busted open. As where is Chris Jericho going? He's going to the top rope. And John Cena meets him there and knocks him off the top rope. And now Jericho with the cover. He's putting his feet on the rope. What the hell? He can't do that. And Jericho and JBL with the win. What a victory. That is a big victory for Chris Jericho here on Raw. As Chris Jericho and JBL defeat John Cena and Batista to earn a #1 contenders match against each other next week on Raw. Thank you everybody for watching Monday Night Raw. Have a good night, and we'll see you next week for JBL versus Chris Jericho, #1 Contenders match.